Welcome back to Econol Coast, where we break down big economic ideas into simple insights that help you make sense of your world. Today, we're looking ahead. The next 10 years, 2025 to 2035, are going to reshape the way we work, earn, and live. The economy as we know it is evolving fast, and if you want to stay ahead, you need to understand the forces driving that change. In this video, we'll cover 5 major economic trends that are set to define the next decade, from the rise of AI to the green energy boom. These trends are not just buzzwords. They'll directly impact your job, your income, your business, and even how your government spends its money. So grab a coffee, and let's dive into the economic future that's already arriving. Artificial intelligence is no longer some futuristic concept. It's happening right now. From chatbots and customer service tools to warehouse robots and self-driving vehicles, AI is transforming the global workforce. Between 2025 and 2035, many repetitive jobs in sectors like retail, manufacturing, and even some parts of white-collar work, like data entry and basic legal research, will be replaced or heavily supported by AI systems. But it's not just about job losses. AI will also create new opportunities in AI training, development, ethical oversight, and maintenance. This shift means that workers will need to reskill and upskill. The demand for tech-savvy professionals, who can work alongside AI, not against it, will skyrocket. Governments and companies are already investing in retraining programs, and that's only going to grow. For individuals, understanding how to leverage AI instead of fearing it may be the key to staying employed and thriving in the next economy. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, it's an economic reality. As the world moves toward carbon neutrality, a massive transition is happening. The green economy is expected to add trillions of dollars in global value by 2035. That means more jobs in renewable energy, sustainable infrastructure, electric vehicles, energy efficiency, and environmental consulting. Solar and wind technicians are already some of the fastest-growing careers in the US, and government incentives for clean energy will only accelerate this. But it's not just about jobs. Entire industries are being reshaped. From agriculture to real estate, companies that don't adapt to environmental expectations may get left behind. ESG investing, environmental, social, governance, is also pushing corporations to rethink their practices. If you're looking for growth areas to invest in, or even to build a career, green is the new gold. The COVID-19 pandemic didn't just send people home temporarily, it rewired how we work. Now, companies are realizing they don't need everyone in a central office. Remote work is here to stay, and it's creating an entirely new economic model. By 2030, remote work is expected to make up over 30% of all US jobs. But the ripple effects go further. It affects real estate markets, as people move out of expensive cities, changes how companies hire, with global talent pools, and redefines work-life balance. This also fuels the rise of digital nomads, people working remotely while traveling the world. Governments are catching on too, offering digital nomad visas to attract talent. For the economy, this trend means more decentralized wealth, a shift in infrastructure spending, and big questions about taxation, labor rights, and productivity. It's a trend that's changing both lifestyles and ledgers. The gig economy, once dominated by Uber drivers and freelance writers, is growing up. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Substack are evolving into full-time ecosystems for independent work. By 2035, a significant chunk of the workforce may not be employees at all, but independent contractors, creators, and solopreneurs. This creates both freedom and instability. On one hand, people can monetize skills outside traditional job paths. On the other, they often lose benefits like healthcare, retirement plans, and job security. Governments are starting to notice. Expect major legal and tax reforms related to the gig economy in the next decade, possibly giving workers more protections, or alternatively, placing more responsibility on freelancers to manage their own benefits. For entrepreneurs and creatives, this trend opens up huge opportunities, but it also demands a new kind of financial literacy and self-reliance. Globalization isn't ending. It's evolving. While we've seen recent waves of trade tensions and America First style policies, global trade is still expanding, just in a different shape. Expect to see the rise of regional trade alliances, reshoring of manufacturing, and increased competition between economic powerhouses like the US, China, and India. The global supply chain is being rebuilt to be more resilient, less dependent on single sources, and more politically strategic. This means prices, availability, and the origin of the goods we consume will all shift over the next decade. Tech and chip manufacturing, rare earth minerals, and food production will become key battlegrounds in this new global economy. Understanding this trend helps not just policymakers, but also investors, importers, and even everyday consumers make smarter decisions. So, those are the 5 key economic trends that will shape our lives between 2025 and 2035. Number 1. AI and automation. Number 2. The green economy. Number 3. Remote work and digital nomadism. Number 4. Gig economy 2.0. Number 5. Globalization 2.0. Whether you're building a career, investing for your future, or just trying to stay informed, these are the forces that matter. The future of the economy isn't just something that happens to us. It's something we can prepare for. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Econocoast, and hit the bell so you never miss our simple no-fluff take on the economy. Thanks for watching. And remember, economic knowledge is power.